So here we go. I'm gonna mount the Vortex Spitfire later. Lock. Give it some, have some fun with it. First shots.
Yeah, let me hang the target. Oh, sorry. Are you about to hang down? No, I was just getting started. Oh.
One bullet.
I'm going to put this over my head. Until I'm done shooting.
Now we're going to do 2 shots.
I just don't notice it. Yeah, Austin was telling me about it.
Now we'll do 3 shots.
So like last time I shot 22 and then went to mine. I was like, oh my god.
Okay. 5 shots. Perfect.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, it seemed like it was getting.
That's
kind of
pretty
stuck
good.
as far as that mag release.
We got the Spitfire.
I'll wait till you get a chair. Try it again.
You may not have.
We'll load up at 38 again.
Okay. I'm going to send it out to 25. Okay, my first one at 7, and then the one flyer. And maybe. Perfect. Now I'm going to try and aim a little bit better. Alright, 5 yards.
Yeah.
See if we get a broken lane up. Say, Coach, we're going to call a quick ceasefire.
You got it.
We're going to step back behind the line for us.
Just for a second.
So the gun that I rented, he wanted to try it out because he had something similar and he wanted to just compare. So he gave him a couple of rounds of like.
These 5 right here.
Then he kept coming back and offering.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one, somebody else's shot. That's pretty good. Definitely. All right, 5 more. This is good.
move ahead.
Seems like they all have 2 down and 3 up. Okay, we're going to do a 30 round magazine, and there's 15 and 15. We're going to use the KCI magazine, and we're going to do it at 10 yards. So let's load it up and get after it. There you go. 30 minutes. Gonna try it again. See if we can get it to go. Nope. It's a dead one. All right. Steel. Okay. Steel, I got 10 yards.
No.
not bad. Bad at all.
Like when I just practice it,
That's pretty good.
it's just a whole lot different going from.
Okay. All the points. Okay, so
You have that.
I know.
range we had right here. So, easy fold up target. You can store it away when you're done with it. Just fold it away. Write your notes and whatever you need to do on there.
Sure. Hey, Chief.
There we go. All right, so the question is, the NAK9 as good as the Hi-Point in a Bullpup?
Take care, Lloyd. We'll see you next time, sir.
We'll find out. "25 yards, 5 shots." Second 5. Run flyer. Okay, we'll do it again. We'll shoot 5 rounds and then 5 rounds. Okay, the steel first.
Hey brother, how you doing? Joe, how's it going? It's going, my friend. It's going. Maybe I misunderstood.
CQI.
Congrats, buddy. Appreciate it. Hey, Paul, we ready to go?
We had a failure. I don't know what happened. We'll have to see what happened. So, let's see. Whoa. That one right there, and then I switched lanes, and then they got my target back and fixed my lane. But I'll just show you. Winchester right here, ZQI right here. Alright, we're going to do what I call a tailgate review. This is an out-of-the-box, straight-to-the-range review, and let's just get to it. Alright, here's what we got today, and my first initial thoughts is awesome. Ran flawless, and I shot some steel, I shot some brass, I shot some hollow points, some NATO rounds. The only issue out of the box, and I left everything the same except I added this, was the cacked blade came loose. No big deal, everybody's probably familiar with that. And the original iron sights shoot about 2 inches left at 7 yards, which is quite a bit off. Ended up mounting Vortex Spitfire, and it was almost dead on at 25 yards. It's about 2 inches high. Let's look at the target here. So there you go. All right, I've tried to explain this as best I can. The initial, firing, I always shoot 1 round and then 2 rounds and then 3 rounds and, check for function. Initially, I was pretty much right in this area, Actually, there you go. That's kind of 2 inches over, but you know, at 7 yards it's going to hit low. So then I guess this was my 25. I sent it out there and shot some. I believe that was it. I don't remember, honestly. I'll have to go back and look at the video. But here was my best group, and this is really, really good. I've got 3 rounds up top and 2 rounds down low. And that was 25 yards, so that's amazing. I did some 25. This was my first one, and I've got a spread here of about 4 inches. Then this was a mag dump at 10 yards. Mag dump at 10 yards, and here's 10 hollow points right there. So overall impressions with it is it's definitely worth what I paid for it. I love it. It's going to be a very good addition to my arsenal. The pulled out the KCI magazine. I had one failure to feed with the KCI magazine. It was with a steel round. I mean, take it for what it's worth. In my opinion, it probably has to do more with it being steel case, because they were very gritty when I was loading them in, which, you know, I didn't even think it was going to run the whole thing because it felt so bad. But it was down about the third to last one or something, and then it kind of got sideways. I ejected it, stuck it, you know, and it finished out the rest. I ended up shooting some brass, and I had one bullet. The primer was bad, and it hit it really good, and but it didn't go off. I put it in there again and tried it. It still didn't go off, so that was the only failure with the brass. You know, love that it shoots Glock magazines. I really, really considered, and it's still not out of the question, the PSA AK9 or AKV. I considered that one, but I'm really glad I got this one because it shoots Glock mags, and I've got tons of them. It ran flawless. I mean, for me, right out of the box, I'd call it a very good first outing at the range. Let's see, I didn't shoot that one. That was the only target I shot, and y'all will see in the video all of the ammo that I shot. Now, I will say this, I was about to leave and I decided I'd go ahead and shoot my Hi-Point in the Bullpup high tower stock. And my range, before I got finished with my test, the belt fell off of the track, so it got stuck out there, and they made me switch lanes. And anyways, I just called it quits because I'd done enough. But these are so good. I mean, if I'm being honest, this thing shoots a little better than the AK or the NAK9. If you can afford the Bullpup body and, you know, get you a cheap Hi-Point, I don't think you can go wrong with these. I love this. I'm gonna say it's definitely, if not my favorite, it's the second favorite gun that I own, and I'd have to think about which one is my favorite. But this thing is just so much fun. It feels like shooting a 22. It has no kick, and the way that this thing has the extra buffer back here just makes it a dream to shoot. I wish that it had higher capacity mags, but since I shoot a lot of indoor range stuff, 9 times out of 10 I'm loading 5 or 10 at a time anyways, and I'm shooting paper and trying to group. So speaking of groups, let's look at my target. I'll just give you a quick rundown. I went by the Dollar Tree and I picked up a 6-pack of file folders because I'm always looking for some kind of stiff paper to shoot. And the beautiful thing is you fold it out, and that's about almost a 2x2, probably 18 by 18. So, and you can fold it up, you can put more targets in there, you can label it, what gun it was. But okay, so that's that. But here it is. My last group that I shot was with the steel. I got 5 shots there. With the brass, the ZQI, I've got 3 bullets here and 2 bullets here. And I'll try to hold that close so you can see it. And that group is about an inch and a half. About an inch and a half, so not bad at all. And actually, if we measured this to this and this to this, they're probably very close to the same as far as the spread is. But I kind of did a little rapid fire up here, and I had 4 left over of something. I don't remember what I was shooting, but when I really tried, I settled down and I really tried. That's like an inch and a half group at 25 yards freestanding. And I do kind of balance my elbow on the wall. So it's a little bit cheating, but I'm going to own up to it because I don't want to lie. But that was it. And if you're ever at the Dollar Tree and you can get 6 of these for $1, they're a good deal. They fit in the bags real nice. I just lay them in the bottom of my range bag and they work. This one's mounted with the Spitfire also. So for a comparison, they were very, very good as far as equal. I'll just show you, size comparison. Woo, it's heavy. But they're pretty much about the same length. So I'll stand it up. That'll be the dead giveaway right there. And you can't see the top. Yeah, they're about the same length. So that's my review. You can't go wrong with either one of these. This was more about the NAK9 today. I paid just a little bit over $500 for it. And I mean just a little. So that was a very good deal. This, I've probably got about $500 in that. So they're equally priced. For me, I like them both. They're different. Love the side charger. This one's a side charger. If I'm being honest, I'm gonna grab this one first. Way to go, Hightower Armory. Way to go, Hi-Point. Let's just get some better mags, some extended mags, higher capacity. All right, y'all take care. So, kind of boogered it up just a little bit there. I should have been checking on that a little bit better, but it's no big deal. I'll just torque it down, maybe put some Loctite on it once I find out what length I want, and we'll be good.